And good morning. Today, we're going to meet women doing remarkable things in Milwaukee.
Plus, could a divorce doula help you live a happier life?
And we'll meet a woman who was 350 pounds and bedridden.
The surprising place that she found help. That's coming up next on The Morning Blend.
It's a great day, so make it everything you want it to be. It's yours and it's mine. It's a great day to shine.
When you smile, girl, it drives me wild. I can't get enough of your love, girl. I like your style. I don't know I would do.
Go get it.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Mall.
Good morning to you.
I just want to know, how does it feel to be married?
It feels great. It was wonderful. You were there. But it feels great. I can't believe I had a whole week off. It is so weird to be back here. I can't even tell you.
Well, I bet it just goes so fast. That's what I always think with time off. You know, you think you've got all this time, and then, next thing you know, it's done. So, yeah, I was at your wedding. You and Ross had a beautiful celebration. There you two are. Look at your gorgeous flowers. Oh, my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you.
You looked beautiful, too. You picked the perfect dress. There's the two of us. It was just such an intimate and fun time. And I know the intimacy, some of it comes from, what's going on in the world, but the rest, you truly chose the people, around you who are closest.
I think you have to during this time. People keep talking about micro events like micro weddings, but you sort of don't have a choice. And even if you were to invite a whole lot of people, you're not going to get probably all of them to attend because some are concerned, which is reasonable. And for us, we said even at the very last minute, hey, if you change your mind, if you're not comfortable, we certainly respect that. The hotel was really strict about masks. In fact, if you approach the bar even without a mask, they would tell you that, you got to grab one. But
you couldn't even be standing without a mask, which I think was smart.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think the fact that this was a second wedding for me forced me to kind of reevaluate things, but you also look at things differently because you've done sort of the big traditional thing. And I do think that there's something about it that allows you to focus on the things that are truly important.
Yeah. Well, you wanted to show something, right?
Yeah. So I was glad you mentioned my flowers, and I wanted to chat about something related to flowers again another time. But
they're still that alive?
So I think this is crazy. And that's why I brought them, because they're almost a week old and they look phenomenal. In fact, if I could keep these forever, I would. And you can see here in the front is a succulent.
Succulent. So beautiful.
And I showed the florist, she's Sarah with the red petal. I sent her some pictures because I don't always know exactly what I like. And the way, you even said you thought it turned out better in real life than the magazine photos that I sent to her. But the fact that this is still alive and looking so beautiful, I thought was incredible. But the thing I wanted to say about this is not just how beautiful this is, but also I chose about 3 things that were important to me that I focused on. And one was the flowers. The other, and I just had the bouquets. I didn't do centerpieces or any of that kind of stuff.
Right, and boutonnieres.
And boutonnieres, and they were so cute. And then the dress, and I'll say something about that later because you really helped me kind of hone in on what I wanted in terms of a dress. And then we did little party favors that were macaroons, the colored, and I did like an ombre of pink because it's my favorite color. But so I chose things rather than thinking about everything being perfect or all these details, just a few details, and do it kind of exactly as we wanted it. And to me, that's what made it so fun.
It was so neat. And your daughters did your hair and makeup, which was so cool. And they're incredible at it. It was beautiful, as you saw in the pictures. And it was pretty cool that your ex-husband showed up as well.
Yeah, and that was something that a lot of people commented on. One of my favorite things was my youngest daughter's toast, which you and I were both cracking up. I couldn't believe how much guts she had to get up there and talk. But the fact that my ex-husband was there at the reception made it very special for my kids and a lot of our older friends. He actually came with a very good friend of mine who he knew in college. But I just think it was a great spirit for everybody who cares about him and likes him. And he was so helpful, and he actually helped us plan some of the details and things like that. So I feel very, very grateful for that great relationship because I think it's good for my kids.
Yeah, it was such a truly wonderful day. So congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I learned a couple things that I'm going to really think about and chat
Okay.
again a little bit later. We don't have time today, but I think it would be fun for you and I to talk because you had a lot to do with some of those things. So I look forward to that. Thanks, Tiff.
Well,